Okay, thank you, Kat, for the introduction, and I hope everyone has the energy off right now. I am going to be talking about fear. And honestly, it's kind of fearful being up here right now talking to all of you. So what better way to talk about fear than to get uncomfortable? And I put up this acronym I love, where it's you have two choices when it comes to fear. You can either forget everything and run away, or you can face it and you can rise. So we're going to talk about that today. So my own personal journey with fear. Honestly, when I was a little girl, when I was growing up, I was actually super confident. I was outgoing, I was very talkative. I didn't really have a lot of fears. And then in 8th grade, we all have that moment in our life that we can kind of go back to where things kind of changed. And there was a classroom bully, of course. I actually went to a small Christian school, so there was only 30 people in my class. So very, very easily influenced. And there was the classroom bully that kind of just, he was the cool kid, and if he liked you, you were cool, and if he didn't like you, you weren't. And he decided that I was not someone that was worthy of his coolness. And honestly, I remember the pivotal moment in my life was when the teacher left the room. She closed the door. I forgot where she was going, but I think they knew that she was going to be gone for a little bit. And the next thing I know, the entire classroom turns towards me and they throw candy at me. Like I literally got pelted by candy all at once by all my classmates. And obviously that was scary, and I didn't even know what the heck was going on at the time. And I fell out of my chair, so that made it even worse. So everyone was laughing at me even more. And I just remember feeling like the lowest I've ever felt. I wanted to crawl in a hole and disappear. I never wanted to go back to school again. Of course, I did go back to school, and unfortunately, I was outcasted for the rest of the year. So I felt very alone, very rejected, and that kind of spiraled into high school. I was very insecure in high school. I had very low self-esteem. I always wanted people to like me, and I was always worried about if they liked me. And I got a lot of anxiety from that. And then it spiraled. I never really got over it, and it spiraled into college. And obviously going to high school and going to college is already kind of like you're insecure a little bit, you're nervous. And in college, I basically decided that binge drinking and binge eating my feelings was how I was going to cope with it. So I was drinking and blacking out. I was eating all my feelings all the time, super unhealthy, and just very, very scared to just be myself. I couldn't go to any social events without drinking to feel more comfortable. You know the story. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. Then Beachbody entered my life. So actually fast forward a little bit, a few years after college, I was still drinking a lot, partying a lot on the weekends. And honestly, my husband, we've been together since college, I felt like our relationship was suffering because of me and my insecurities and my coping mechanisms. And I just wanted to be healthy. I wanted to feel good. I knew that this is not what I was meant to be, always depressed, upset, insecure, and unhealthy physically. And I remember my upline, my old college roommate Frankie, who's here. She was working out and she was getting fit, and I was like, what is going on? What is she doing? And I don't remember, it's been 6 years, but I don't remember if like you invited me to a channel group or I asked you, I don't know. But I was like, I honestly hated the gym because I was so insecure. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want people looking at me. I didn't know what the heck I was doing there. I was just so anxious. I couldn't go by myself. So I was not consistent at all. I had like a Planet Fitness membership and went towards. So when Frankie told me that it was at home, I was like, okay, this I could do. I could do at home. I know you can watch me. And I was living with my parents still at the time. They had a basement. They had room. So I actually started with Turbo Jam DVDs. Anybody else? Turbo Fire? Love Turbo Fire. So I started with Turbo Fire DVDs and Turbo Jam, and I loved it. Like I was just like rocking it out in my basement. feeling good. I was getting that high from workouts, like that endorphin rush. And I was getting results. Like my clothes started fitting better. I started wanting to learn more about healthy food and cooking. I was cooking. My parents were like that. They're like, oh, I look at your food. So yeah, I started seeing results. And honestly, the biggest thing about Beachbody that changed my life was the personal development. When I decided to become a coach, I actually did it because I wanted a community. I wasn't really thinking long term when Frankie asked me to join. I was thinking like, oh, I don't have any close friends or family that are into fitness like I am now. So I want some fit friends. And it was amazing. But then the second piece was the personal development that God knew I needed. Like I needed that way more than the workouts. And so that started the journey of reading and listening to podcasts and all that stuff. And I just found a passion in this community and what I was doing. And I started helping people, started doing part-time Beachbody on the weekends at night, on my lunch hours. And then I decided to start building a team. Faithfully Fit Empire is my team. I love our culture, our empowerment for each other. And I just was like, it was Summit 2018, so not this past summit, the summer before. I went there as an Emerald coach and I said, I'm coming back, I'm coming home, I'm gonna be Diamond by August. And I went Diamond September 6th, so a week later. And then after that, I was like, I'm quitting my corporate job by my 30th birthday, which was this January 16th. So I quit my job and my last day was January 15th. So that was an amazing way to enter my 30s. And anyways, that was just like a little bit of my like coach journey. But obviously I've been dealing with fear throughout this whole 6 years of Beachbody, and I wouldn't be standing up here today talking about it if it wasn't for Beachbody and for personal development and growth. So definitely want to encourage you guys to lean into that part of the business if you're struggling with fear. So now it's time for you guys to do some reflecting. And I know it's hard to talk about your fear or think about your fear and put it on paper, but you gotta do it. And so I want you to write down 3 fears that you are dealing with right now. Because I know that we all have them, and I know that you can come up with 3. Especially, there's gotta be a one that's for sure totally the top fear that you're dealing with right now. And if you put it on paper, it's gonna help. So obviously I gave you guys some examples of the top fears that people have. For me, it's the fear of others' opinions and not being good enough and rejection. Those were like the top ones that held me back for a really long time. So I want you guys to just write those down today, and we're gonna dive into that a little more. So we all have fears. Rachel Hollis has fears, Tony Robbins has fears, Ashley Molstad, Carl Deichler, they all have fears. Okay, so don't feel like you're the only person that has a fear. And I want you guys to, again, this is hard sometimes, but I want you to figure out and reflect on right now and when you leave today, where is your fear springing from? So the reason why I shared about being bullied is because that's where all my fears sprang from. That was the beginning of it, and that was what held me back till I was 29 years old. Literally. So think about 8th grade, I was 13 to 29. That stuck with me and that held me back. So we all have something that happened in our past, whether it is being bullied, whether it is someone saying you're fat, whether it is someone leaving you and breaking your heart, or whatever, a family member leaving you. We all have something that happened. So I want you to think about what happened in your past that brought on this fear. And what's your biggest insecurity right now? Because that's going to probably be tied to your fear. So for me, it was, do people like me? Am I good enough for this person? Am I too much for these people? Like, I was so worried about others' opinions of me because of being bullied and rejected. So I want you guys to think on this. And you can take more time on this when you get home. Like, honestly, self-reflection is really helpful. And I want you to realize how that fear is affecting your life and your business and holding you back from your dreams, because it is. Fears usually turn into limiting beliefs. And so for me with Beachbody, it was, I'm not good enough as a leader, who do I think I am? Imposter syndrome, was really pulling me back from because of those fears. And I want you guys to realize that when you put these questions, when you put these answers down and you own up to them and you face them, you are going to get more free from those fears. And you can't outrun them. You can't outrun your fears. So you need to face them. And I really want to encourage you guys to do that. And also know, okay, I don't know if you guys follow Angie Lee on Instagram, and her podcast is amazing. She is a badass female entrepreneur. She is very helpful for network marketers. I love her stuff. So these are two different posts from her. And I love how she is so open about how she sucked at the beginning of everything she did. She had barely anyone show up to her events. 3 people to a webinar, only 12 customers for a product. When she started, and now she's selling out arenas for her events, like getting 3,000 people for her next event. So, you know, you just have to suck at first. You just have to have a day one, and you just have to start. And honestly, you're going to get more confidence the more action you take. And I'll be 100%, I'm very open and honest these days, and I second guessed having this event. And I'm so glad that I did it, because look at how many people showed up and how awesome it's going to be. So you just got to start. You just got to do it. And I want to give you some other tips and other things you can take away and implement, because, you know, that's what we are about with Beachbody. We don't just say stuff, we do stuff. So I want you guys to get comfortable on purpose. And so I don't know if you guys have read the book, Fear is My Homeboy by Judy Howard, but it's a newer book, and she was actually on a podcast from another Beachbody Coaches podcast. And they were talking all about fear. It was a really good episode. And she was talking about fear experiments that she does. And what she does is she will go out into uncomfortable situations on purpose to get comfortable with her fears. So, like honestly, I don't know where he went, but Taylor, my husband's friend, he was just telling us, he had volunteered at an event, he didn't know anybody, he didn't know, and he was like helping them. And he was in front of all these people, and he did it to get uncomfortable. He told me about it this morning. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use that for this talk. Like literally taking selfies in public. Sometimes I used to be afraid of that because I was worried that someone's going to judge me for taking a selfie. Like, so if you're like that, do it and get uncomfortable with it. I actually love number 5. Say no to something and don't feel guilty about it. That was the biggest hurdle I had to face, especially with Beachbody. Saying no to going to the bar. Saying no to Netflix binges. Saying no to pizza and cake, and not all the time, of course. But you know what I mean? Like when I was doing 80-day obsession, I was following the meal plan as best I could. So I wasn't drinking, I wasn't going out, and I wasn't eating the pizza at that time. And people judged me. People said stuff, but I did it anyways. And once you say no for the things that aren't a priority, and you make your business a priority, your family, whatever it is, your workouts, it gets so much easier. It gets so much easier, and now I honestly rarely do I have a hard time saying no to anything that I know I don't want to do. So I really want to encourage you guys to try that out. Anything that makes you uncomfortable, maybe wearing like honestly, wearing something silly and like goofy out in public would actually probably get me uncomfortable. So I should probably do it now I said it. Make a list of everything that you've done that you were afraid to do. This I actually love. I did this week to get ready for talking to you guys. I wrote down, I encourage my team to do this too. Write down everything you've done this year that you're proud of, and anything scary that you've done that you faced. And you're gonna be so surprised at how many things you were afraid to do. That post you posted, that vulnerable post on social media, add that to your list for sure. Like that before and after picture that you were so scared to show that before picture. That's brave. Add that to your list. And you're going to realize, like, again, I did it right before this event because I wanted to feel confident, that boost of confidence, realize that I am brave and that I can do this. And so reference it often. That was another tip from her. And then honestly, you guys, if you are feeling stuck, if you're doing all the personal development, if you're listening to all the podcasts and you still are stuck, you still aren't going anywhere, you still have all these fears, please seek professional help. Therapy has changed my life. I honestly told you guys, I've been on this journey for 6 years. Last year, I realized I was still stuck, and I was like, what the heck? I can't keep doing this. So I I started going to therapy once a week. I was going that often at first. And it honestly, it was because of everything that happened to me in my past, the bullying, the rejection. I needed that. I needed therapy to work through it and to get over it and overcome it. So I still go. I don't go that much anymore. I go like at least once a month because it just helps me work through things. But at first I was going all the time, and I am a big proponent. It is not something that you should be ashamed of. It is a stigma that needs to be broken. So if you have any questions about therapy, honestly, you can message me. I'm an open book. I'd love to point you in the right direction if you have any questions. But I really want to encourage you guys to try that if you're feeling like you can't do it on your own, because it's hard to do it on your own anyways. Why not get some help? And then also, I just love this quote talking about how nobody is actually fearless because everyone has fear. So why not work on facing your fears so you can have less fear around it? You know, you can fear your fear less and be more brave. I thought that was a great quote. I also want to give you guys some personal development recommendations because we should be doing that every day. It's a vital behavior as a coach, and it is something that I do not miss, and I really want to encourage you not to miss either. So these are the top books for overcoming fear. I did my research and made sure these are all good. I've read most of them. And the last one's actually an Instagram that she was on Rachel Hollis's podcast recently. And she has an Instagram all about facing fears, and she has a book coming out next year. So definitely check those out, add those to your Amazon Prime, and check those out for sure. And I just want to leave you guys with this, also by Dave Hollis. I heard the other day. The fears you refuse to face become the limitations you're sentenced to carry. And that's so deep and profound, and it's true. If we do not face our fears, if we do not work through our fears, they're going to limit us, they're going to hold us back, and they're going to get in the way of our dreams, of our business, of our relationships. So I really want to encourage you guys. I know it's scary, but I really want you to start facing your fears, and